Hi, this is King Bucho. Welcome to BDA Boxing, the boxing debate arena. Let's start talking about Jacobs and Derevyanchenko, and I want to get your predictions in the comment section. Let's first compare both fighters. Jacobs is 31 years of age, Derevyanchenko is 32 years of age. Jacobs debuted in December of 2007, while Derevyanchenko debuted on July 2014. Now here's the thing, Jacobs on BoxRec, it says that he's 5'11 and a half. But I always thought he was 6'1". I mean, he's pretty tall, man. Sometimes they get it wrong. Alright, so they say he's 5'11 and a half. I think he's a bit taller than that. Derevyanchenko, they say on BoxRec that he's 5'9". Jacobs has a reach of 73 inches, while Derevyanchenko has a reach of 67.5. So that's a 5.5 reach advantage for Jacobs. Jacobs has long arms. Use those long arms. Throw that jab. Keep Derevyanchenko on the outside. Also, Jacobs needs to use his movement. Don't stand up. Don't be straight. Don't be an easy target. Just keep on moving and using those long arms. Be elusive. All right. Derevyanchenko is shorter than you. He likes to come on the inside and bang or fight at mid-range. Don't let him do that. Always try to keep him off balance. Jacobs on the inside, I don't know. I think he's overrated. I don't think he's that good of an inside fighter. He throws, once he gets inside, there's a lot of slaps going. But I mean, this guy, he's a big guy, he has a lot of power. So those slaps might not be the simple slaps, obviously. But when you throw punches the way Jacobs throws them, you're gonna get at some point countered. He's open to shots when he's doing those slap punches that he throws. Maybe Derevyanchenko's I think he's gonna want to fight on the inside, so Jacobs shouldn't do that. Alright, he's the bigger man, fight from the outside, mid-range. What Derevyanchenko has to do in this fight, in my opinion, is try to fight on the inside. Not the whole fight, but when you want to cause damage, you go on the inside. You pivot and turn the bigger man. Derevyanchenko sometimes kind of looks like Lomachenko. Obviously, he's not as skilled as Lomachenko, but he does have that foot movement, that pivoting. He's able to turn his opponents, create openings, and this is what he's going to have to do with the bigger man Jacobs. And Jacobs, on the inside, tends to throw looping punches and kind of weird punches, let's just put it that way, that create openings for his opponents to land shots on the inside. And if Derevyanchenko can pivot, surprise Jacobs on the inside, then Derevyanchenko might be able to create an opening and land a big shot, especially that right hand that he has. Derevyanchenko's gonna have to be careful of not staying on the outside and being controlled by the long arms of Danny Jacobs. He's gonna really have to use his foot movement and try to get on the inside where he can do the most damage. Always, this is gonna be important. Derevyanchenko is gonna have to keep his hands high on the inside, right? Because that's where Danny Jacobs wants to throw some awkward punches, and he might be able to catch Derevyanchenko. Derevyanchenko needs to always, every time he throws a punch, his other hand has to be held high, and vice versa. He must always be aware that anything can happen at any moment with Danny Jacobs. This is Derevyanchenko's biggest fight ever. He's fighting for a professional world title. He has a lot of amateur experience, but this is professional boxing and this is a world title. So this is the first time Derevyanchenko is at this situation, this position. All right, Jacobs on the other hand has been there, and so it's gonna be important to see if Derevyanchenko doesn't collapse under the pressure. He has a long amateur career where he won a lot of titles, and so I'm not sure if he's gonna collapse under the pressure, but hey, you never know. There's a first time for everything. We talked about how Danny Jacobs has been in this position, and I'm talking about fighting for a world title while Derevyanchenko hasn't. And so I was analyzing, well, maybe Derevyanchenko might be a bit nervous, more than Jacobs. Maybe the bright lights are gonna have some effect on Derevyanchenko. We'll see about that. There's another thing though. Both fighters understand that they're not only fighting for a WBO middleweight title, they're fighting for an opportunity fighting the big name in the middleweight division, the cash cow, Saul Canelo Alvarez. So that's an added, it's a potential added pressure here, right? Both fighters know that the winner is gonna probably get that super money fight. So nobody wants to really make a lot of mistakes here. All right, both fighters are gonna be aware of this, and so that's gonna be, it might be a factor that we should add to this fight. All right, guys, let me know what you think. Give me your predictions in the comment section. Who's gonna win, Daniel Jacobs or Derevyanchenko? Don't forget to subscribe to BDA Boxing Live, which is our second channel where I'm posting more content. I put some videos on BDA Boxing Live so you can analyze Derevyanchenko's style. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Take care.